Hello Reformers and welcome back to Let's Play Prophesy of Pendor. Yes, Prophesy. I gotta get used to saying that. Anyway, we now have a bunch of loot, and where's this loot from, you ask? Well, this loot is actually from some MYSTMOUNTAIN bandits that I fought. It took me about 15 minutes just to attack many of their horses, to try and get them off their horses so they wouldn't have so much of an advantage against our main forces. Now, yeah, I was just running around on my horse and shooting them with the crossbow, and I gotta say, that was not the most thrilling thing to do ever, so that's precisely the reason why I did not show you that, because that was just awful, absolutely awful. Anyway, there we go. There's another 618 dinars for us. I have gone around some of the villages trying to pick up some things, you know, some things, in other words, volunteers, and I would like to go to Poinsbrook with some ale, but obviously right now I'm going to need to speak to the guildmaster, and yes, we're going to be taking that ale for 140 dinars. It's actually terrible, the payout, that is, but I'd like to just restore ourselves, and maybe we can get a couple of bandit fights along the way. Alright, this is exactly what I was talking about, some MYSTMOUNTAIN bandits right here. There's only 10 of them, but they do have horses as far as I'm aware. Now, what I usually try to do with this, if I can actually get out from being stuck, that would be great. Yeah, what I try to do is get out in front of our units and try and distract the enemy as much as possible. So this guy is obviously going to be following me, maybe? No, okay, apparently he's not going to be following me. But maybe my guys can handle the 2 cavalry, and I'll just handle the infantry that are running around here. I'm going to try and see if I can just kill them with my melee a little bit here. Now, I do actually have some pretty decent melee, so I can deal some nice damage, and hopefully that's going to make things a little bit easier. But do bear in mind that if I want to get that Mettenheim Arbalest, which would be extremely nice to get, I do need 350 crossbow proficiency, which is obviously very difficult to get, and, well, I suppose just using it more and more will make the difference in that regard. Now, I have leveled up a little bit as well, because as I say, I was shooting those guys for about 15 minutes, killed a couple of them, and then when they were weakened, I sent my people in, and then I got a bunch of experience from that as well. So, we're going to be leveling up Beartilde in just a second. Just need to... Ooh, I think we've just gotten some better armor. Yeah, a little bit better there for us. Not bad. Is there anything else here? The rest of the loot is kind of meh, but yes, otherwise, let's see. So we've advanced 4 levels so far, and I think I'm just going to be leveling up. Am I just going to be pumping strength entirely? I guess. Why not? Let's just go for absolute strength here. Let's go for 1 point in Weapon Master, because I am going to need to spend these weapon points in crossbows somehow. And I don't know whether I should get athletics right now. I probably will get it a little bit later on. Trainer as well is probably going to be a thing that I will be speccing into at some point. But otherwise, I'm just going to be leveling Power Strike and Iron Flesh. And crossbows it is. There we go. Okay, I am going to also try and check all of the marketplaces, because you never know. The Mettenheim Arbalest is also potentially available in some towns, but it's very rare. So I'm going to check those as much as I can, but as we know, these rare items, they're very, very difficult to find, so it's highly unlikely. I mean, look at that. We can find a heavy crossbow, a cracked siege crossbow, a fine siege crossbow, which is actually amazing, but very, very expensive. There's actually a fine Mettenheim dueling sword here, so it would be kind of nice to use that. I would like to buy some steel bolts, but they're so expensive right now, it's basically pointless for me to do that. I mean, it's only, what, 6 damage increase? So, it's not really that good, but, getting any extra damage with a crossbow is pretty nice. Anyway, let's just sell a bunch of these pieces of loot, and I think we're done. Yes, there we go. Okay, then I just need to take the ale. I'm not going to be doing that tournament right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to compete very well there, because I don't have a very high proficiency in anything right now, so if I get a dagger or archery or something like that, then it's going to be just an absolute travesty. So let's just head over here. And no, I don't want to speak to the village elder. Thank you very much. Go away. I would like to recruit some units, though. So let's go into Poinsbrook and hopefully not run into a huge army. Yes. Running into the huge armies is definitely something I don't want to do. And we can now go to the Tavern. and speak to the tavern keeper. Now, I do need to, of course, speak to the ransom brokers, or technically the ransom brokers, and the travelers, and ask them for some things. No, okay, apparently this guy does not have anything for us right now. Ask us for rumors, ask them for rumors, yeah, that's it. And there we go. Now we have advanced to level 10, and we've gained a little bit of relation with our town and things like that. I am going to need to do that, I think, because obviously taking up a claimant's, quest, mission to become, a ruler is very, very difficult, and having a good amount of relation with other people is obviously going to help out quite a bit. And to that end, I'm going to need to schmooze many of the lords in the land, so that they decide that they probably don't want to attack me right then and there, and they'd rather do something else. So maybe we're going to, have to do a bit of off-screen work there, because no doubt doing a lot of quests and things for the lords is not really going to be the most entertaining thing ever. But anyway, apart from that, it seems like they don't have another Mettenheim thing. They actually have the siege crossbow a lot, so probably be able to check that out at some points. Also, I forgot this. I did actually forget to do this, so let's see. Village requests in notifications only. No, I'd like village attacks in that. No auto defections? No, I think that's fine. Lords never bring centers. Now, of course, I could disable troop routing, but I think that's absolutely fine. Now, siege reinforcement waves, I absolutely loathe the siege reinforcement waves being this high, to be honest. I mean, maybe if you are wanting a much grittier gameplay experience and you're on your own time, then that's absolutely fine. But considering I'm recording this, I don't really want to, sit in a siege and have to cut out, 90% of it just because we continually have waves after waves after waves. So I think I'm just going to have 8. Just going to have 8 of those. And what about the battle reinforcement waves? I'm just going to have 4 of those. I personally don't really like long drawn out battles or anything. I like it when there's much more action on the main map, and then also having a bit of a battle here, a bit of a battle there, and I don't want to be stuck in the same battle for wave after wave. I like to have a little bit of an option to change what I like to do. So no, I think adaptive is absolutely fine for the battlefield size. Actually, yeah, I think adaptive is fine. I would like maybe smaller maps. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Anyway, what I actually came into the camp menu to do is to actually read a book. So we're going to be reading Applied Rhetorics, Volume 1. There we go. That sounds fine to me. Alright, so I'm going to go to the Guildmaster here, because that's usually what we do in the, in the first early stages, and I'm going to see if I can track down these bandits. It's never going to happen. In a million years it's going to happen, isn't it? I mean, it's one of those things that I am awful at doing. I'm awful at tracking down these bandits. And they generally like to run away from me very, very quickly. But maybe in this case I'm going to be a little bit lucky. I might be lucky, who knows. But there's a training field over there. There's obviously a bunch of Blackrock, clan members and all kinds of bandits in the mountains here. So I need to be a little bit careful, because obviously there are Jatu here as well. And Jatu are... Oh, no! Okay. Are they? Oh, wow. They're actually going to get me, aren't they? They're going to get me. Or are they? Yeah, they are going to get me. Okay. Okay. That's not good. That is not good. Okay, so if we're able to win this, this is going to be amazing, but I highly doubt it. Absolutely highly doubt it. They're very good. They have lances, they're actually pretty decent, and I'm not very good at all. So this is going to be really bad. And I have a new horse as well, which is actually really sad, because I really didn't want this horse to die that soon, but I think it probably is going to. Maybe I can just kill their horses. Maybe? No? No, it seems like that's not going to be the case. I'm gonna try my best, but I don't think this is actually going to happen. I mean, this is exactly what I mean with Pendor, though. Pendor is very, very unforgiving if you make one mistake. Wake? Yes, no. So, when you have this kind of situation happen, I'm going to just try and... I don't know, should I just kill myself? Let's actually just kill myself real quick. Come on, guys, kill me. Kill me, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna kill you a little bit then. considering you're just taking your sweet time and killing me. Could you not kill my horse? Could you just kill me instead? Thank you very much. Okay, that's great. So now we can hopefully get out of here. There we go. Alright, that's what I wanted to do. And now we can run away. Let's do it. Okay, now I should, in theory, be faster than them. I am faster than them, not in the trees, but I am faster than them in general. Yeah, there we go. Phew, okay, so we did sacrifice a couple of people, but we did also gain some experience from that, which is also nice, as you could see. Look at that. We're getting some additional archers and things, and we've also got our first Ravenstern Warden, which is very nice. And other than that, we also did gain a level. Let's go for 21 strength. Let's go for another point in Power Strike there, and the remaining weapon points in Crossbows. Alright, so apart from the fact that I could not find the Blackrock clan warriors, I have now run into these Mistmountain outcasts. And that might be a bit of a bad decision to do, but I am hopeful that we might be able to do that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we might not. We might not be able to do this, actually. Okay, well, let's just try our best. Oh, ow. Ow. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe we're not able to do this, actually. Yeah, I actually thought that we might be able to, because as you can see, they only have robbers and certain things, but obviously the warriors that they have are going to be very, very powerful, so maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it would be okay. I don't know, but we're going to try our best at least. I mean, at least I can kill the fodder, right? I can kill the fodder pretty easily, but obviously these guys not so much. But I'm very much hoping that... should we just charge everyone in? Let's just charge everyone in. See if we can, you know, do something there, but I'm just very much hoping that my horse does not die. I don't really mind if I die, but my horse, you know, I spent quite a lot on that, so I'd rather not. Rather not have him die. That would not be very nice. So let's just kill all of these that we can. Come on, let's try and focus on this guy if we can. It seems he's being a bit of an annoyance, isn't he? He's actually staying alive. Oh, there we go. We killed him. Very nice. Okay, so we actually got him, and maybe we can kill this guy now. So this is exactly what I was doing beforehand, apart from with a little bit more crossbow shooting. Because the crossbow obviously does need to be leveled up, but also because I didn't really want to take too much damage, and obviously as you saw at the very beginning there, I took 28 damage just from a normal hit, so you need to be a little bit careful about that, but obviously considering we have Ravenstern, they're actually not that bad in melee combat. So I'm pretty happy to say that we chose that faction for now. And, you know, considering we're going to be helping a claimant, it is even better then. Because I personally feel like Ravenstern has some really, really cool units, and I've never used them before. I've only used them, I think, once, and before that it was just no, I just never used them. But we did actually prevail here. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing that we actually prevailed against an overwhelming force, because I actually made a bit of a mistake, and I did not restore all of our units in the proper amount of time. So, yeah, that's all on me. That is all on me. But we're now picking up some extra things, and we're going to be selling those. Ooh, very nice. Oh, no, we already have one of those. Never mind. And some cheese. Very nice. We always like some cheese, don't we? Alright, so let's go back to Poinsbrook, or should I go over to Rain? It's always difficult to kind of decide. Oh, no. Yeah, we're not going over there. Thank you very much. 3.9? No, we're moving a lot faster than you. I think that is actually the... Is that actually the group that we need for the task from the Guildmaster? I think that might actually be the group that we need for the task. Unless they have... Oh, no! That's not good. Right. Oh, my. Okay. So... I have 10 against their 13. Is this going to be good? Are we going to be able to do this? I mean, we have a -1 battle advantage. I mean, we might be able to do it. But they all have... I mean, look at this. They all have mounts, which is really quite bad. Okay, so I guess what I can try to do is just do the same thing that I was doing beforehand, which is literally just doing this. Just running around, doing as much damage as I can to them, and just trying to distract them, basically. That's basically it. And, oh no, I don't really want to do this again. I do not want to do this again, so I guess I'm just going to cut away and see whether I am able to... whether I'm able to actually survive this. Maybe I'm able to, maybe I'm not, but I'd very much like to try, but if I can't, then, well, that's just... That was bad decision making on my part, I guess. I really should have probably just headed over to Rain instead, because we know that there's quite a few powerful units around here, so it was probably just my bad. I really should have just chosen something else. But we're getting some nice experience at the very least, so it's not even that bad, really. Although I am getting poked in the face by very long poles, and I don't really appreciate that. I'm sure Beartilde does not appreciate that either, thank you very much. Oh, they've killed all of them, have they? They've really killed all... Oh, no. I'm going to get taken prisoner, aren't I? Yeah. I lost 905. They took some stuff. That's okay. The main thing is losing my units. That's the really terrible thing, to be honest. But everything else is not even that bad. So let's just go to Poinsbrook real quick. I mean, I'm really fast now. I'm actually at 100% HP, hilariously enough. So what did they actually take? They didn't actually seem to take much. They just took some of our loot, some of our cheese. They thankfully did not take my horse. They took quite a lot of money, but the money is not really what I'm worried about if I actually do get taken prisoner at some points. I'm mostly worried about my units more than anything, because the units, in my opinion, that we lose are actually kind of not even expendable, because they were becoming quite a vicious group. And I very much would have preferred not to get taken prisoner right there, but I suppose that's just how it goes sometimes. It is Pendor after all, and as we all know, Pendor is quite unforgiving at the beginning. So let's head over here and see if we can restart our army. I'm going to need to fight a bunch of relatively small bands to get back to where I was, but I think that should be absolutely fine. So, yes, with that, I thank you very much for watching, and oh my! There's actually some Renegade Mountain men right by the side of us there. Okay, we need to be a little bit careful there. They're running away from something, are they? Oh, well, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, yes, as I say, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.